Welcome back, everyone. We're in round of 8 action here for the Pan Pacific Championships. Deth versus Kowi, New Zealand versus AU here. The whole point of this thing was Oceania versus US, and now we got this straight up. But it is currently 1-0 to Kowi. I am Unstable, joined here by Wolf for this matchup, and hopefully you got a better understanding of what we're going to see this game now, man.
Yeah, I was telling people in the stream while you were in the bathroom just about how that game really went for those who missed it. And we're at cross positions this time on this map, so if Cali wants to be really aggressive, it's going to be fairly difficult for him to do so. But of course, with that warp gate technology, distance is not always a problem. But we'll see if he wants to be aggressive or not. And I like to personally expand quickly on this map, but as I saw last game, and as you've said, that doesn't really seem to be the style of Cali, so we'll see
No,
what
definitely.
these two players are going to do. Deth probably can expand quickly as well. Pretty easy
Yeah, definitely.
on this map.
Yeah, Kowi, I don't know, like, I hear a lot of debate where people say, no, you need to be a macro player to go a lot, but Kowi knows what he's good at and sticks with it, and I don't see any problem with that, personally. He does get a lot of reactions from some players, considering he's being a lot more all-in or cheesy, but he certainly was like that back in early retail, but now he's really refined his play, just to be constantly aggressive without actually all-inning, which is great to see. I haven't actually seen him play in a couple of weeks, and I'm really impressed with the way he's changed his playstyle.
Yeah, you said he was an old Warcraft 3 player, right?
Correct.
And yeah, Warcraft 3 players a lot of the time, are known for all-inning or being aggressive because they don't have as good of an understanding of macro as other, Brood War players. But that might have been a reason why that he didn't play a little bit more standard. He played a little bit more all-inish earlier on, and now probably learning to adapt. So I like that.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's gonna get in here and see exactly what's going on, which isn't a whole lot until that Marine gets out. Gonna steal the gas again.
Yeah, I can understand where Kowi's thinking is there. Oh my god. How did he just get that probe away?
Deth cannot be happy with that.
No, definitely not. That is a big annoyance. He really wants to just shut down that kind of scouting for Kowi. He's also going to have that free little probe at the bottom of the ramp, seeing whenever Deth tries to push out. He's getting his own second gas, but nothing really out of the ordinary from a Terran build so far. It's really frustrating from a casting point of view, to watch a Protoss build order, because you can't really say anything about it until about 4 or 5 minutes in, when it actually starts to change. Because other than that, it's exactly the same.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the second gas, and you know that he's not going to be expanding early. But that's about it. All that Deth can really see with that SCV is where his opponent's pylons are, which is really important in this matchup. So when you scan, you don't you don't miss anything necessarily. See the Twilight Council going down now for Kowi, so we could see Dark Templar expand, which is actually a pretty popular build in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. But we could actually be seeing some Blink Stalker play, because Kowi's, he had good control with no Blink. Imagine what he's going to do with Blink to Deth. That's all I can say.
Absolutely.
But Deth did... Oh, I just noticed here, Deth did check the top base after that for Kowi, because he only saw that one gateway. So we're going to be seeing 3 gateways coming from Kowi, and yep, I'm going to put my money on that Blink being researched.
Absolutely, yeah. Once you see the 2 gateways going down like that, it's a pretty sure sign that it is going to be Blink Stalkers. And we're probably going to see, as soon as he starts getting some more Stalkers out here, we're going to see some Blink research going on. But nope, no. Dark Shrine.
GTs.
Oh.
He needs to keep that SCV from getting up the ramp. I like the fact he's put it a little bit out of the way of the main base.
Oh, the Nexus might be spotted, though, if he doesn't check around with that Stalker. It's always really important to check around with the Stalker before you lay your Nexus down, because SCVs are always wanting to see if you're expanding. And he is going to spot it and then retreat. Look at that. Okay, so... Oh, he stopped doing it. It looks like he researched Hallucination there for a second. He did re-research it. So I think what we're going to see, actually, is right here. I'm going to ping it on the map. Right here, he's going to probably use a Hallucinated Phoenix and a Pylon there to warp DTs up into the main. I've actually seen Protoss players do that a lot. And I really think that could actually be very effective, because there's a bunker, of course, at the front for Deth. So if your opponent walls off, it's really hard to use DTs to be aggressive. But Deth, of course, getting a Banshee now, and that could be problematic. Hasn't started researching Cloak. It looks like he could just do 2-port Banshee opening for sure, though. That's exactly what he's going to do. Skip the Cloak for now.
Here we go. He'll have a Pylon going down. both of these bits here. Yeah, like exactly what you were saying. There will be a hallucinated Phoenix to drop those up there. Someone like Optic Zero, the other Protoss who is in this tournament, he's one of the best DT harassers I've seen. A lot of Protoss players go in and just they have DTs like I must kill SCVs, but you don't have to. All you have to do is keep the Terran occupied, bust scans, force a Raven, anything like that to try and keep them on their toes. And you can even snipe tech labs and reactors if you want to, just keeping those DTs alive as long as possible. But looks, here come the DTs now. The only thing I can see going wrong for Kowi at the moment is Deth does have those 2 starports with the tech labs, and he could get a Raven pretty damn quickly. Oh
yeah,
no!
I think he's gonna want to split his DTs here.
Here we go, warping in DTs at the front. He is getting a couple of kills on those Marines, but this Banshee Marine play coming in from Deth could be very devastating to Kowi. He needs to get a lot more Stalkers straight away. But see, this is what I mean. He's forced Deth back into his base, but we do have a Raven coming out, so I'm not sure how effective that is going to be. Deth does have enough for a scan. He's almost got 2 scans, so if Kowi can keep this DT alive... he's going to get a surround? No, I thought he was actually going to surround that DT. Oh, very unlucky scan position there.
Nice dodging the scan.
Yeah, getting more and more DT
one of the
kills.
DTs. Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage here. The Raven not going to be out for a while, you know, and he's going to force another scan, and now he's going to have a useless Raven because I don't think he's going to make any more DTs. He does have that one at the front. Maybe take out a depot or a bunker.
He might be able to take out this bunker and get a few more. There we go. He's going to get a few more kills on this DT. He wants to get as many Marines as possible right now, I think, before that Raven pops out. There it is. So, really, if we have a look at the units lost tab, 25 lost for Deth, 5 for Kowi. So, definitely paying off there with the mining time he's lost as well. If you have a look, it's 45 probes to 24 SCVs. Deth has not expanded yet.
Yeah, and you know, Deth might have been trying to go for this Raven timing push, but he doesn't have stim quite yet. And notice that Kowi is also making Phoenixes, which is usually the appropriate reply when you see Stargate, double Stargate, or Starport rather. You need to get Phoenixes out. Phoenixes, of course, do very well against point defense drones because they fire so quickly. And he also has Hallucination, which he can hallucinate some more Phoenixes to absorb a lot of point defense drone fire. And Deth's going to try to pressure, but like I said, he doesn't have stim. And I think that Kowi should be able to defend this. He does have 2 photon cannons up as well. And that's going to help do a lot of damage per second to those Marines.
Yeah, definitely. I think Kowi's
blunder losing this Phoenix, though. Almost losing that Phoenix.
Yeah, you don't want to do that quick. But yeah, like you were saying, a lot of players don't realize this, but hallucinating a Phoenix is the best thing you can do versus a point defense drone because it chews through the energy so quickly. But it looks like we are going to be seeing a push here from Deth. The 2 cannons might be all the difference here. There's a lot of Stalkers. Cannons did snipe one of the Banshees pretty much instantly. That's very frustrating for Deth. And there goes the point defense drone. It's out of energy already. And Kowi's just going to walk straight over to Deth's base. This could be game over already as this Phoenix is taking out all these units. Blink's already done. Just going to mop up all these Marines. And we could be seeing Kowi move forward.
Yeah, you know, I got to say I didn't know anything about Kowi before this, but I got to say I'm a big fan now. He's played so well in these games.
And he's going to be going on to face QXC. So.